This man ate so much junk food that his body started swelling up like a giant balloon. The doctors were shocked when they saw him and ran away in fear. Only one man stayed behind, but he soon realized he should have run too. The giant man began walking toward the city. He had become so enormous that he looked as tall as the buildings. Even the police fled in panic. Every step he took made the ground shake, and people screamed as they ran for their lives. He stopped beside a tall building and looked inside, where he saw a woman. He reached his huge hand into the building. The woman screamed in terror, but he didn't want to hurt her. He was just hungry. He grabbed a chicken leg and ate it. Suddenly, he felt something strange. He clutched his stomach, his face twisted in pain, and everyone realized something big was about to happen. Then he bent over and let out a massive fart. It felt like a powerful storm had hit the city, that an elderly woman was almost blown away, and one man fainted from fear. Then, an old man lit a match. A police officer tried to stop him, but it was already too late. At that very moment, the man's eyes opened. It had all been a dream. Remembering the nightmare, he promised himself that he would lose weight. The next day, he started doing jumping exercises with a group of women. He even hired a trainer to teach him jump rope, but he still couldn't lose weight. When he tried lifting weights at the gym, the machine broke. Even so, he had gained confidence. One night, he went on a date with his crush. At first, she seemed happy, but then a singer walked onto the stage, pointed at him, and said, "He looks like a giant balloon." Embarrassed and furious, the man went straight to a laboratory and created a special drink. As soon as he drank it, he felt sick and passed out. But the formula worked. His body slowly began shrinking. An hour later, he woke up, looked in the mirror, and couldn't recognize himself. He looked incredibly handsome. Overjoyed, he started dancing. He went shopping and finally tried on all the clothes he had always wanted to wear. Then he found his crush, pretended they had never met, and took her to the same bar where he had once been humiliated. This time, he wasn't overweight. He stood up to the singer and got his revenge. But the moment he touched the woman, his lips suddenly became huge. He knew something was wrong. He rushed outside, and when his friend arrived, he tried to explain everything, but his friend was terrified after seeing his enormous lips. Soon, his entire body returned to its original size. Now his car sped down the road, and his lips had become huge again. He finally realized that the potion's effects were only temporary. It made him sad, but he returned to the lab, transformed himself again, and attended a big party. Standing on the stage, he revealed his true identity to everyone. As the potion began wearing off, his body started growing larger once again. The crowd was shocked. It was the same crazy professor. Then he said, "There's nothing wrong with being overweight. I'm happy just the way I am." Hearing those words, his crush burst into tears and accepted him exactly as he was. So, what do you think? What does being overweight mean to you?